They dating each other. He up in her face. And then the ninja try to say hello to me. I cut him a look and walked past his ass like, he was like, well, what did I do? He got some nerve. Really? What did you do? Ugh. Anyway, 2 weeks later, another supervisor, me and her were cool. She was like, oh girl, the grimy one that got the number, is going around telling people I'm jealous of her. I said, skirt, excuse me? Now I know keloid ears ain't just sat there and told y'all I'm jealous of her ass. Excuse me? Now I got keloids on my chest, but I ain't got them on my ears though, where they growing every fucking year. So I say, oh hell no. See, I've been quiet. I left it alone. I accept the fact that she was the grimy BIT. He probably used me to get her jealous. You know, the okey doke trick. Use the female next to get her jealous. You won. Y'all together. Be happy, right? I ain't paying y'all no motherfucking mind. Let me come here and do my job. So I'm putting them on ig mode. This bitch in her feelings because I won't speak to her. So let me get this straight. Because this is how I know she a whole you know, she's a whole ninja. I should have known she was a ninja when I gave her one of my Mary J. Blige tapes, because we had tapes back then, and she didn't want to give it back. She asked to borrow it and act like she didn't want to give it to me. So let me get this straight. Both of us have jobs, and you couldn't spend $8 on a cassette tape to get your own Mary J. Blige tape. Like she was doing that ninja, but oh, can I borrow? And then don't want to give it to you back. Yeah, she act like a whole ninja. She's a ninja who act like she's different. No, she's a ninja. But anyway, let me get back into that, right? So I'm ignoring her. I get word she's going around saying I'm jealous of her. I say, oh, hell no. I called up. First time the bitch hung up on me and I called back again. I said, if she don't answer this phone, I'm going to confront her at work. I was trying to take it off work. You know what I mean? So the bitch won't call Port Authority on me and say I try to threaten her. So I was trying to take it off the job. Y'all see what I mean? Because I ain't finna play no games with this heifer. So I'm trying to have a conversation with her as a lady. And I asked her, I said, did you go around saying I'm jealous of you? Guess what her response is? First of all, she answered the phone like she's sleepy. I know you ain't sleepy, bitch. You hung up on me. And I called right the fuck back. Her response was, oh no, do you. Do you isn't exactly an answer. The answer is, did you go around saying, no, the question is, did you go around saying I'm jealous of you? That's a yes or no. That's a yes or no question. You could answer it by saying, yes, I do. Or no, I don't. Even if she lied. Do you? So I said, you know what? Let me just go ahead and say this. I'm not jealous of you. That's not my dude. Both of y'all be happy. Boo. Even though you said you didn't want him. Y'all together. Y'all be happy. Be blessed, hon. I wasn't finna play no games, but I am not jealous of you. Far from it. Click, and I hung the phone up on her ass. And deleted her. And I saw her at work that same night. And I ain't, unless it was about work, I ain't really talk to her. I didn't talk to her about nothing personal. I ain't. Oh, it's Christmas. What you get your? Nah. It's the holidays. Nah. If it wasn't about work, I paid her dust. Meanwhile, this ninja coming up on a checkpoint, they flaunting their shit on me, whatever like that in front of me. Whatever. It is what it is. Be happy. Now get this though. Here's the tea. He took her to a trip to Atlantic City because one of his boys that worked for the airline is used to go to school with one of my friends. We became friends. We met at work. We became friends or whatever like that. He was giving us all the intel. He said, first of all, he didn't like her. He didn't like her at all. And him and Tyrone were boys. He took her to a trip to Atlantic City. Oh, and then the women there, I guess they made it their business to tell me they going to Atlantic City to make me jealous. Like, why would I be jealous of somebody I ain't never went on a date with? Like, we barely got past the phone stage. He made this decision. So live with it. So they get to Atlantic City and they get back. The dude started talking about her vajayjay. Now keep in mind, Tyrone is younger than old girl. I'm younger than her. Tyrone is younger than her. Matter of fact, Tyrone is younger than me by a few years. She got me about 4 years. I think she got Tyrone about 7 or 8 years. So this young dude going around telling his boys that her cat was dry. She needed lubrication. She couldn't you know. I was like, oh shit. I'm thinking, oh my God, I dodged a bullet. Not saying that, he could ever say anything bad about my, what. But I said, I dodged a bullet there. Because in a few encounters I had with him, he did have a few traits of being slightly aggressive, but he tried to hide it. See, when you've been in a DV situation like myself, you kind of recognize the signs. It was little stuff he was doing, like he would say, then I'm like, he tends to be a little aggressive. I thought maybe because he was an athlete and he's into football, that he kind of like, he got that alpha male stuff. I'm like, nah, there was something else there. So I was like, wow, I dodged a bullet. Thank you, God. She did me a favor. See, that's what she get. And she thought I was jealous of that. So fast forward, right? The dude don't have babies. He don't got married. Like a year later, he ended up leaving that job. Like, I think 6 months later, I think either transferred or he went on to another job. He ended up working for the city. And we're Facebook friends now. Dude is married. Child, they were still seeing each other around the time he was seeing his fiance. Cause I started putting two and two together when his child was born, when they got married, they were still seeing each other. Him and Tyrone, the supervisor. How about, let me see, by the time I worked at FedEx in 2001. So at that time, my friend, the one who went to school with Tyrone boy, she ended up working at another security company there. Not there, but it was a different one. This was like a couple of years after that. So I say about 2003 or 4. Around 2003 or 4. She worked for another security outfit. She said when she went through one of them tunnels, remember I told you, that old miserable ass supervisor was still working out there, right? She said she saw her get in a car on a departure level, which is upstairs, with Tyrone. So you talking shit. This was probably what, several years later after all that. I was like, wow. He still like they still, and he at that time, the date she told me that she still hopping in cars with him and stuff like that was around the time he was married to his wife. So he was cheating on his wife with this miserable ass bar. So if her puss was that dry and that terrible, why he still messing with her? He just he liked to use her as a verbal punching bag or something. Cause I heard he used to say some effed up stuff to her, like to her, like some verbal A stuff. And I'm like, damn, she's just gonna sit there and take that? Child, she was a side chick, honey. How you a side chick before the dude even got married? I'm a wife. She's a side chick. I guess she's comfortable being a side chick at, let's see, she should be 53, 54 years old. And she, child, couldn't be me. I'm looking at Tyrone, child. He don't put on weight. He had got these injuries and stuff. He had talked about all these surgeries he had to get. He looked like an old man. He looked like an old ass man. Now keep in mind, he's younger than me. And he's way younger than the supervisor. Ooh, couldn't be me. Could be me. Turned you into a side chick before he even got married. He didn't even choose you. He chose your ass to be a side chick. Child. But I'm supposed to be jealous of her. I guess this is a story time. Like, girl, bye. And the main chick that used to work with her, hyping her up to do this stuff, when she got married, they fell out. I found out. They had a falling out. I said, see, that's what you get. She sued this, and this was Monica. She passed away though when she was a peace. But Monica was messy back then. Monica was messy. She sued the supervisor up to yeah, go get his number, girl, forget her. You know, just you let a young girl who's in her 19 soup you up to do dumb ish like that. Because, you know, she had to get encouragement from somewhere. And thought it was okay. I'm like, see, I'm not them sisters that she always talk ish about because she thinks she better than them. Them wild sisters she's always talking ish about at work. I'm not her, because according to her mama had 8 kids. When she was down south, it was 4 of them when they was down south by one guy. So she said. And then when she moved up north, she got with another guy and had 4 more children. Now, according to her, the 4 older ones seem like the ones that's pretty much doing stuff with their lives, doing something for themselves, doing like got careers and stuff. The 4 younger ones are wild bugs. They like to smoke weed, hang out in the club, have all these kids. And she used to always come to work and talk ish about them. She thought she was better than them. And I hate to say this, but she had a daughter. She had 1 daughter. She claims she hate the father. I'm like, well, you hate the father so much. Why you? Because she said she knew the father way before the daughter was born. And she never liked him then. And I said, wait a minute. If you never liked him, how the hell y'all lay down together and have a baby? So she kind of like looked at me. But that's a good question, right? Like, if you never ever liked him, like, was y'all drunk or something? Like, what's going on? And why would you have a baby by somebody you can't stand? Child. It's crazy. So, yeah, she looked down on her other sisters. Probably still do. Probably still go to work and tell their business, child. Let's see, what else? She had a daughter. She had a grandkid. I always say, and I hate to say this, because sometimes I could pretty much read people. Not like tarot card reading, but I could, I think they call it empath or being prophetic or whatever. I said, she seemed like the type, when her daughter get older and she meet a good man, she would sabotage that relationship because she's so miserable. Because the stuff that she pulled, you just don't do that to people and think that's okay. Because there's the mothers that will sit there and sleep with their daughter's boyfriends and stuff. Like, she strike me as that type. They will sit there